My coffee is so cold, but we don't have a microwave anymore. Funny story that, I'll get into that in a while. So I have cold coffee and biscuits. Hey guys, so today's video is going to be like a chatty get ready with me / my everyday makeup routine. A ton of you requested that I do my makeup routine, but one, I am shockingly bad at makeup tutorials, and two, my makeup routine isn't very long or very interesting, so I didn't think it would make for a very good video, so I thought I would combine this and like have a little chat with you guys, just do our makeup together. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do my makeup, like you can do yours too if you like. If you are doing your makeup right now, let me know in the comments, because I don't know, I love that. Like every morning when I do my makeup, I have to watch a video of someone else doing their makeup, like their makeup routine, like I don't know, just company, it's nice. Does anyone else use like a Zaffle bag as their makeup bag? Like I think it was a bag for a bikini or something, but like it makes for like a perfect size makeup bag, and it doesn't matter if it gets dirty because it's just a Zaffle bag and it literally never breaks. Like this thing is indestructible. So first things first, I go in with a primer. This is Maybelline Face Studio Prime, and this is fairly new actually. I used to use the baby skin primer, but I ran out and this was the first one I saw in the shop, so I thought I'd try this. So like, what have you guys been up to? I hope you've had a good week. I have had an extremely eventful week, you guys. Kind of need to put this mirror somewhere because like this is just not, I can't hold it and do my makeup at the same time. I'm trying to like make a makeshift like stand-up mirror, and like it's a lot more difficult than you would expect. I mean, I will get more into it during this video, but like this week has just been atrocious. Next time using the Rimmel London Conceal and Correct palette. It's got like the, you know, the oranges and greens and stuff, the colour correcting things. Yes, so I have had like a horrendous week. You guys are gonna like laugh hysterically when I tell you, but like it was actually traumatic. So it all kind of started when I decided that I wanted to make risotto for lunch, and it was like in the little packet. It was one that you just chuck in the microwave. So I honestly don't know if I actually want to tell this story because it's so humiliating. And I was hungry by this point, okay? I was not thinking straight. I wasn't focused. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm using Maybelline Dream Concealer now in the shade Fair. So I put like the risotto in a jug, and then I put the jug in the microwave. As you do, right? Just cooking my risotto. And then I came and like sat down to edit. I was sat down for like 5 minutes editing, and then all of a sudden I started coughing like crazy, and I was like, what the heck is going on? Like I thought I was dying. I was so focused on editing because it was last week's video, which was supposed to go up on Wednesday, so I spent the entire day working so hard to edit that video, and then I was having a nightmare basically, so I was working so hard to try and get that video up. So I was so focused. I was coughing like mad, you guys, and I looked up, smoke everywhere. Like you guys, it was actually terrifying, and I thought I was gonna like choke to death. Like you guys, it was no joke. And so I went and I opened every single window as wide as it would go. I opened the balcony door, like I opened everything, and I had the extractor fan on the oven. Like this place was freezing. And it just so happened that that morning the boiler broke, so we had no heating or anything, which means I was absolutely frozen solid because I had every single window open in the flat while it's like snowing. I don't know if any of you saw it, but on my Insta story I put up a video of me like wrapped up in my duvet and saying how cold I was. That was because our boiler was broken, and I had the windows open all day trying to ventilate the place a little bit so I didn't like die of smoke. So like I had all of these windows open and everything, and basically what had happened, I don't actually know if I want to tell you, like I was just an idiot, you guys. I annoy myself at how thick I was on this day. So basically I didn't read the packet properly. Turns out you're supposed to add water to the jug before you put it in the microwave, and I was like, oh. I wish I could show you it, but the jug melted. Like it melted. The actual risotto came out black, so like it was just a big lump of black charcoal in the microwave. The microwave is completely destroyed. And my hubby was like, oh no, maybe we can save it, like if we just clean it up a little bit it might just be like greasy or whatever. And I was like, you don't understand. Like it was more than destroyed. It was like I'd thrown it into a fiery furnace and left it there for like a week. Like it is hands down the most stupid thing I've ever done in my entire life. So like we had this huge like lump of charcoal to move out of the microwave, so I left it in the sink and ran like cold water on it to make sure it wasn't like still smoking, and then Oh my gosh, it kills me to talk about this. So I ran like cold water on it and like tried to get rid of all the smoke and stuff, and we literally had to buy anti-tobacco Febreze. By the way, I'm using Rimmel London's Duo Contour Stick. I think, like, all the labels rubbed off, so I can't really tell, but I think that's what it is. I called Ollie freaking out, and I was so sure that I was about to like burn to death from making risotto. Tip of the day, you guys, always read the label properly. And so for the rest of the day I sat there like absolutely freezing cold, obviously because we had all the windows open, there was no heating, and there was like ice outside. And I was trying to edit and my fingers were like numb, and it was a very stressful day, you guys. I'm using the other end of this contour stick to highlight with. Like, I've completely run out of the stuff. Like, that is how much I have left of this stuff. There's just nothing there. I have to like really dig for it, but it's a nice highlight. So hubby called our estate agents and let them know that like our boiler wasn't working and we needed it fixed because we were cold. And they came around yesterday and they like changed the fuse and stuff, did all the boilery things, and they fixed the boiler. Our heating turned on, and honestly it was like the best moment ever because I was frozen solid. It was so nice to have some heating. And then a couple of hours after they had left, I went to go and run a bath because I've been looking forward to a bath all week, right? And I was like, right, I'm having a bath right now. Don't care what happens. I've had a stressful day, stressful week. I need a bath. So I was gonna have like a nice pamper, and I got it all ready. I made some snacks, and then I had like all the candles and stuff in there. It was all very nice. And then I started running the bath, and then like 5 minutes later I went back in there to check on it, and it was freezing cold. Freezing cold. So we called out the boiler guys again, and they came back like an hour later and they basically fixed it again. By the time the boiler actually got fixed and then we'd had dinner and stuff, it was like 9 o'clock, and like I need to be in the bath by about 7 because I spend hours in there. Like, once I'm in the bath, you won't see me until I'm like a year older. But I had my bath anyway because I was like, look, I don't care how late it is anymore. I'm having this bath and I'm gonna have a nice pamper evening. I'm doing my brows next. I'm using the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. I love this thing. I have been through so many eyebrow products like drugstore because I didn't bother with high-end stuff because I just don't use it enough to splash out on. But I really wanted like a thin pencil so I could do those like hair like strokes and stuff to make them look natural. Like when I do my brows, I do them so dark and so thick, they do not look natural, Molly. I have another eyebrow pencil in my bag somewhere, but it was rubbish. It just didn't work for me. But like, I stand by this one. Like, this is the only one that I use now because I know it works. And it's really annoying because I have like blonde hair, but my eyebrows are like black. Like this, they're so dark, so I have to use dark brown for my eyebrows. You know what, I'm actually really enjoying filming this video. Like, I filmed a everyday makeup routine video before, like a actual tutorial, and I watched it back and I absolutely hated it. Like, I don't know if any of you have seen it. Like, you might have if you've been here like since day one, which like, hey. But I did a makeup tutorial like back then, and it was quite literally the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Like, I started off the video by going, yep, I'm gonna film my everyday makeup routine, and then like by the end of the video I had like a full face of like heavy makeup, and it just wasn't what I wore every day. So the other day I was like, right, maybe I should try filming like a new makeup routine and update everyone because no one actually knows what my actual everyday makeup routine is. And I wear a lot less makeup now. Like, back then I was really insecure and I wore so much makeup to like cover that, but I keep getting distracted. Anyway, I filmed this everyday makeup routine and I watched it back and I hated it. Like, I'm so awkward when it comes to makeup tutorials. Like, I'm fine while I'm just sitting here chatting with you guys and doing my makeup and stuff, but when I have to actually focus on my makeup and show you how I do it and like describe the products and everything, my brain shuts down and I go into meltdown mode. Okay, this eyebrow and me, we're not friends. I've completely forgotten what I was talking about. Like, I feel like I'm changing subject every 2 seconds. So what have you guys got planned at the moment? What have you been up to? Oh my gosh, my brother has his first driving lesson today. Like, please stop growing up. Once again, like, if you've been here for a while, you'll probably have seen the video that I did with my brother, like the, what was it called? Speech Jammer Challenge. I always get like way too carried away with my eyebrows and then I end up ruining them and making them too dark because I do them for such a long time and I just keep going over the same bit. But yeah, if any of you have been here for a while and you saw my Speech Jammer Challenge with my brother, I can't believe how young he looks in that video. And now he's driving. He needs to stop growing ASAP. I'm currently getting ready to go downtown. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm currently getting ready to go downtown a little bit later because I need to go and get some like new makeup and some jewelry and stuff because we're going to a wedding tomorrow. Okay, so you know I've said a million times that I am terrible at makeup. If we're doing something nice, I have to literally practice my makeup the day before. Like, I cannot just do my makeup on the day because it will go horribly wrong. So later on, I'm gonna go downtown and we're gonna buy some like new makeup, some eyeshadows and stuff, but tonight I need to like practice with them. So I'm doing all of this makeup to go downtown, and then I'm gonna buy makeup, come home, have to take it all off, and then put a new face of makeup on. Like, ugh. So I don't actually use mascara like on a daily basis. Like, if I'm going out somewhere nice, I'll wear mascara, but on a daily basis I don't really wear anything on my eyes. But I do like to sort of outline my eyes a little bit with my eyebrow pencil, just because it's like, it's brown, it's natural, it doesn't actually look like I'm wearing very much. And also because I have really dark eyebrows, it's kind of like they get a bit washed out and I need to like make them pop a little bit more. I never ever used to leave the house without mascara on. Like, it wasn't until honeymoon that I stopped wearing mascara. Like, before honeymoon I was quite dependent on makeup and I was quite insecure, so I never wanted to go outside without makeup on. So I kind of gave makeup a bit of a break on honeymoon. Like, if we went out for dinners or stuff, I'd put like really minimal makeup on. Like, but then like when we came back from honeymoon, I just never really wore it again. I always like to put a little bit of concealer on my eyelids because I have really dark eyelids, like they're really annoyingly purple, and also because my skin is so dry, like I can only use cream products. Sometimes I put a little bit of like eyebrow pencil on my bottom lashes just to make my eyes look a little bit bigger because I have really small eyes. So on days when I want to be like extra glowy, I do wear a little bit of powder, and like I don't want to blind you with this packet. So sometimes I use this sleek highlight palette, and like I can't show you because it's, the whole thing is so shiny, and I'll just like break the lens with all the glow. And I just pop that on top of like the little bit of highlight that I put on earlier because I am all about the glow. You can never be glowy enough. I don't do this every day, like this is just when I feel like being a bit extra. Like, my inner corner highlight is probably one of the most important bits of my makeup for me. I look dead without it. So lastly, I'm going in with setting spray. This is Rimmel London Insta Fix and Go. Oh my goodness, on our wedding day I wore the Urban Decay setting spray, and that stuff is magical. One downside of this setting spray is it's literally like a hose. Like, I'm soaked. So tell me in the comments like about how your week's been, about like if you've got anything going on, if you've got any events coming up, or if you've like tried a new makeup routine. Like, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to let me know if you've been doing your makeup while you watch me, because I think that's really cool. I need to do something with my hair. Like, this is not okay. Also, this is my best friend. Look at her, she's so pretty. And I know she's also watching this, so hey Amber. I know that every single hairdresser in the entire world is gonna hate me right now, but I cut my own hair. Thank you all the angry messages from hairdressers around the world. Like, can you tell that I cut my own hair? Probably. But I don't care, you guys, it saves me like 25 quid, so. And I cut such a small amount off that you can't actually notice anyway. You probably can tell that I cut my own hair, let's be honest. So it's now lunchtime and I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna go and cook something that doesn't require a microwave because destroyed that. So that's it from me, you guys. Like, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed filming this video. I love making videos that you guys enjoy, so make sure you leave all your suggestions and anything that you want to see on my channel down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really hope it's this side. I always point to this side and I'm wrong, so I'm pretty sure it's this side. My tummy is rumbling, like I really need to go. Also, for anyone who watched my previous video about anxiety and depression and all of that stuff, I mentioned a podcast that basically like was the start of my journey with anxiety. I actually found him on Instagram, so I'm going to leave his link in the description. You should go follow him because like his podcast helped me a lot. Anyway, I'm going to get going, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you next week. Bye!